Jaya, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com. Welcome to the ocean here in Bali. I'm in the med. Early morning, sunshine. Behind over there, Mount Agung Gaya. As you know, the volcano was exploding like about a year ago, and right now it's a bit calm. Lots of forest fires on the slope, but basically, yeah. A beautiful symbol of magic. The topic for this video is nature Tantra. You know, very often when you hear the word Tantra, my guess is that you associate that with sexual practices if you are in the West. If you are in India, you know, the word Tantra is all this mythology and all this system. And there is something that I have been, you know, practicing and developing, and it's natural for most of the people who are you know, mystics or going into into spiritual explorations, and it is the idea of connecting really with nature and merging with nature. So for me, the idea of Tantra is intimately related with the way I'm merging with nature, with forests, with the oceans. Every time I'm somewhere in a river or in high mountains, I'm going to engage into practices like breathing or shaking or singing or meditating or connecting really with the earth and establishing a profound energetic relationship with the nature environment around us. So I've got something that I call nature Tantra, and then I have something that I call as well urban Tantra, because I want, as a human being, as a Tantrika, to be able to master all environments. So you have environments that have to do with, you know, your job, your career. You have environments that have to do with relationships, with the way you relate to other human beings, with your sexual connection with another, with a lover, for instance, or with your wife, your husband. And there is something that is your intimate connection with nature. And part of my journey is to develop a sense of mastery over how I am relating with nature environments. So I want to be comfortable in tropical jungles. I want to be comfortable by the ocean. I want to be comfortable when I'm by myself or when I'm with a tribe of people. Some of the things that I've been doing over my life have to do with you know, navigating nature for extended periods of time. I went to live in the forests in Europe, in Greece. I've been, you know, isolating myself in caves in the Himalayas, and basically diving really deep into this harmonization of connection, heart connection with nature. So the path of doing that is definitely a mystical path. It means that when I'm in these environments, I'm also singing mantras, I'm praying, I'm you know, merging energies and establishing, you know, a profound connection with that natural environment. And in the process of doing that, what is going to happen is that an energetic resonance is established between my body, my mind, my system, and this natural environment. And nature is Gaia, it is Mother Earth. So, of course, you know, it's a relationship with an intelligent being, and after a while you start developing communication pathways in the way you are relating. And so communication doesn't necessarily mean words, it means energetic exchange. So, life force, you know, the oxygen that we breathe, prana, every aspect of life force or nature that you will encounter in the form of trees and plants and animals and other living forms is going to create an energetic resonance between you, your body, and that energy reality that you're encountering. And because I am on this planet, then everything that I am encountering, or everything that is happening, is within the field of Gaia, within the field of Mother Earth. And so this is a powerful thing to realize, because you know, we might live within environments that are extremely artificial, within cities and villages and towns, and we tend to forget about our sources, where we come from. When somebody asks you, where do you live? You are going to give an isolated location on this planet. You are going to talk about a city or a place or a country or a house. Give them an address and you say, this is my location, this is where I live. But I want to encourage you to start developing this, mindset or this belief system or this experience where your home is the planet. Your family is humankind. Your home is the planet. Your home is anywhere you are on this planet, and start feeling really comfortable with being anywhere. If you are suddenly somewhere on a mountain for the next 3 years of your life, or somewhere on an isolated island and there is nobody else, everything that you can identify yourself with when it comes to civilization, when it comes to developing an administrative body, having a bank account, a car, all these belongings and all these objects that you think are you, your culture, your language, your family, your friends. Imagine that all that is gone, right? Everything is gone. Then you end up somewhere on this deserted island where it's just you and nature, and you start redeveloping, rediscovering a mystical relationship with that nature and developing a very profound connection. Eventually you will notice that you enter back into these energetic states, into the mystical states where you are merging with everything that surrounds you. So this is what I call nature Tantra. It is a very specific aspect of what I'm doing, of what I'm teaching, and the idea is to enter into a state of energetic resonance with your environment where you feel like you are in a sense of maybe mastery, a sense of control, not in the sense of locking, but a sense of mastery over this relationship, and you are able to fluidly communicate with that environment at will and create a very profound sense of relaxation and trust and deep connection with that environment. Even if you might have, God knows, dangerous animals, snakes, or, more powerful animals, and developing a relationship, an intimate, energetic connection with life around you. So for those of you who have been, living in nature, in natural environment, in wild environments, if you have been spending time in jungles or in mountains and being able to live in those environments, then you know what I'm talking about. Very often what is going to happen for most human beings is that you spend maybe a few hours, maybe a day, maybe a couple of days, you go camping, that will be the most extreme, or maybe you go hiking and then you spend 2 weeks, a month just traveling and walking through nature, and then you are going to start developing something that becomes more and more comfortable. But for most people, spending one day in nature, then you have to go back to your culture. You have to go back to your flat, to your apartment, to your house, to feel like you're contained within these walls. And so what happens when you go and sleep in nature, for instance, or you spend an extended period of time, is your whole energy system gets reconditioned to establish an energetic relationship with these environments. And try just that, one time, just see what happens if you go and sleep on the beach somewhere, or somewhere in the forest, and don't even take a tent. You go like, wow, there will be insects and the animals, yeah. And so what, none of those things, most of these things are not dangerous at all. So yeah, this is what I want to encourage you here today. If you are into the field of Tantra, realize that there is a vast field there that has nothing to do with establishing a sexual relationship with another human being, and it's much more of an internal experience and relationship with the environment around you. So if you want to know more about any of that, just message me. You can go back to my page on Facebook, which is Vital Tantra, or my website, vitalcoaching.com. Message me, sign up for sessions, get in touch. I want to know what you feel about all that. Is being in a natural environment something that is very easy and natural for you, or is it something that you struggle with? And can you feel the potential behind all that? I love you. I'll see you soon.